supone que hayan cambiado, ¿verdad?, varias cosas en cuanto a fecha. No estamos con PBC, es más serio el asunto. Están las puertas abiertas, pero ahora mismo no estamos, ¿sabes? La próxima pelea no va a ser con ellos. Ya creo que es una familia, ¿sabes? Ahí es una familia. Estamos bien acogidos, tenemos confianza entre los muchachos y eso por allá, gracias a Dios, ha sido excelente. Se supone que hay una palabra, la cumplan, y como te comento, no me estoy yendo sin fecha. Se supone que ya en la próxima semana, 2 semanas, máximo un mes, ya yo sepa cuándo peleo y no te puedo dar nombre, porque realmente mi promotor y yo no hemos tenido, ¿verdad?, la oportunidad de hablar sobre mi próximo paso, pero sí te puedo decir que debe de ser un invicto o uno que esté en los primeros 15 del organismo la cual yo pertenezco y soy campeón. Es una opcional. Entonces tengo para escoger entre el 1 y el 15. Ya partimos, quiere decir, ¿verdad?, que gracias a Dios están las cosas bien. Ahora pues vamos a proyectar lo que es los entrenamientos.
Miracle Boy Boxing, I am your host, and Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, as you saw it there, Subriel Matias, the bookie man at 140 pounds, 20 wins, 1 loss, 20 knockouts, revenge lone defeat in Petros Ananyan, was seen in that video in the airport in San Juan, taken off. He is taken off to Mexico to begin training. Based on Ring TV, they have announced that Matias is headed to Mexico to start training camp for his next fight. His next fight is going to be in Puerto Rico. His opponent, Australia's very own Liam Paro, 24-0, 15 knockouts. Top 10 contender in the WBA. Actually, he's ranked number 15 in the WBA, but this is a voluntary IBF title defense that Matias has entered. And the only guy that's willing to step up right now is Liam Paro. Liam Paro is no slouch. He's a solid fighter, good boxer, puncher. Not too much hand speed there, but he can box. He can punch. He's good. He's game as they come. Coming off a sensational knockout stoppage win over Montana Love, who was, in my opinion, coming into that fight with a top 140-pound fighter, contender. And Paro sparked him in 6 rounds. Impressively. And this is what Matias does, man. He fights whoever, doesn't matter. Of course, once it makes sense. These big names, they're giving Matias a hard time to step in the ring with him. So Matias is gonna fight the best available opponent, and one of those is Liam Paro. Liam Paro, he can fight, he's solid. Like I said, he can box, he can punch, he's undefeated, he's hungry. And like I said, the fight is going to take place in the summer of Puerto Rico. So he's coming to spoil the party. He's hungry. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime for Mr. Paro. This is a pretty good fight for the island. It'll be an honor for Subriel Matias to come back home and defend his world title for the 2nd time, but it'll be an honor now. It's been a while since he fought in Puerto Rico, since 2019. So he'll be back to defend his world title in Puerto Rico in 2024, of course, in the summer. So yeah, that video showed that he's heading to Mexico to start training camp. He said in the video as well that he's not jumping on the plane to Mexico without a fight date. So based on that, he knows a fight date is coming, so he's not gonna wait until it comes, and then he's not gonna wait until it gets announced. He's gonna jump on that plane and start heading over there. He's not gonna wait until they announce the fight. He's gonna go over there already and start and get things going. Which is, the discipline and how serious of a fighter Matias is and how serious he takes his training. So, Matias wouldn't jump on that plane if he knew that there was no fight day coming or anything like that. So there is, like how he said in the video, in the coming weeks or 2 or even a month, most a month, the fight will be announced. So buckle up. Matias versus Paro will be announced sooner rather than later. So yeah, Matias said that he's not going to mention an opponent, but it's Paro, man. It's Paro. Everybody's saying it's Paro, Ring TV, boxing scene, everyone. You know, me and Matias, we text here and there, and he even acknowledged that it's going to be Paro. It's going to be Paro. You know, the fight is in advanced talks, 90% done. 90% done. That's a lot. And, both, I'm sure, have signed something. Matias have agreed to the terms. Paro have agreed to the current terms. So for it to be 90% done, I think all they're looking for now is where to put the fight in Puerto Rico, which venue. Likely it'll take place in San Juan in the Choliseo. That's the fight capital of the world in Puerto Rico. That's the Madison Square Garden of Puerto Rico. You know, that's their best venue in Puerto Rico. So it'll be the Choliseo Jose Miguel Agrelot in San Juan. Even after Matias' last fight, he said, I'll see you guys at the Choliseo. Lo vemos Choliseo. So he wants it. He wants it there. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Subriel Matias, the IBF junior welterweight champion of the world, has taken off to Mexico to get things started. Don't want to wait for a fight announcement. He's on his way already to get the party started, to get in shape, to get those miles in, start running those high altitude hills, roads in Mexico. Solid training, solid sparring, and so he can return home in the best shape possible to defend his world title, to defend his flag, Puerto Rican flag, to defend the island, and to defend his career as well. America Web Boxing, I'm your host, Jostin Cruz. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, guys. It's all the better talk to you guys about boxing right here. Subriel Matias on his way to Mexico to defend his world title back home in the summer, either June or July, against Australia's Liam Paro, 24-0, 15 knockouts. This is Paro's. Matias fans, even myself, I've applauded Mr. Paro for stepping up to the challenge. Ain't much, stepping up to a challenge that most won't take. Not even the big names who are hesitant to even take this challenge. The Subriel Matias challenge, the Boogeyman challenge, the Punching Machine challenge, the La Máquina de Guerra challenge, the Terminator, the Armored Tank. So many names that they have given Subriel Matias, and guess what? He fits all those. But in my opinion, he more fits the Boogeyman. You put someone in a casket, a good fighter, and you're beating everyone up to the point that when the fight is over, they look like they're coming out of a horror movie. You're the Boogeyman. You're rearranging their face, and when you're done with them, they look like a monster. They look like monsters. You're a monster, so you're going to make them look like monsters when you're done with them. And that's what Matias is. So yeah. Matias versus Paro, ladies and gentlemen, in the summer. June, July in Puerto Rico. Don't know the venue yet, but that fight is going to happen, and it's going to be announced in the coming weeks or so. Miracle by Boxing, I'm your host, Jostin Cruz. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.